We're seeing that the volume decline in every segment around the world.
The threat of a nuclear issue starts to come up.
The weekly numbers are not looking so good, so we just, we just assume at this point that the economic conditions are not very good.
They need to put on their pants, spank us a little bit, and say, you know what?
The American economy is economic train being
more progressive than
the train is going to get derailed.
I should buy a car.
Climb now! Now!
Instructions. Find a large open space. Place car at center. Back away. Press the button. By pressing the button, you agree that we, the company, blah, 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 explosive diarrhea. Explosive diarrhea. We thank you for your business.
Gotta find a large open space. Looks like that's the spot, but gotta move the 86 first.
Mother... Place the car at the center. Now back away.
Press the button. What button?
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. Whoa, you've hid your fury and kept it in. But it's time now, you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
This is my 1999 Subaru Impreza 2.5 RS Coupe, and today we're going to be going over its... I can't do this. What's up, guys? Sevan here with another video. I know it's been a long time and I've missed you guys. I've really missed you guys. But we're back, and today I'm going to show you guys my new 1999 Subaru Impreza 2.5 RS Coupe. Wow, that's a mouthful. We're going to go over all the quirks and features, as I was joking about earlier. There's been a lot that's been done to this car, but there's a lot more that's going to be done to it in the future. But for now, it's my daily driver. It sits pretty, and we've still got the 86 project car out there in the back, as you guys can see. I'm still waiting on the Haltech ECU as well as the dyno tune. I've got an appointment set with my tuner, and we're finally going to dial in all of the engine stuff that we've put in this car, the brand new motor from Blue Moon Performance and all that jazz. So stay tuned for more content on that guy, but today we're going to focus on this beautiful World Rally Blue 2.5 RS Coupe. A lot of people think it's a WRX. We never got the WRX in the United States for this generation. But yeah, let's go over it and I'll show you guys all the cool stuff that's going on here. We've got a lot of cool goodies. So to kick things off, this thing gets a ton of attention. Many of you don't know, but I used to own a black NSX, a 1993, and this thing gets just as much attention on the road as that one did. And a lot of it has to do with the color scheme. We've got that classic World Rally Blue Pearl with the gold BBS wheels. Forged, of course. We've got some STI Bilstein dampers with iBox springs. Of course, that hood scoop and the vents on the hood really make this car pop. We've got the yellow overlays on the massive fog lights, which kind of match with the gold and blue theme going all throughout the car. This pink badge up front, a lot of people don't know, that's actually an I. It's for Impreza. Duh. And yeah, I'm also a Subaru ambassador. This is not my first Subaru, and it most likely is not my last. Just give you guys a cool overview about the exterior. We've got the version, I'm gonna screw up the version, I think it's version 6, I'm not sure, but it's an STI wing from Japan. It's got there are different versions of this guy. The US one, which is what my first one had, was a tiny one that would go like this. This one's got like a cool swoop with an aerofoil design right there, airfoil design. Nice kickback. A lot of people add a gurney flap onto this. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, maybe not. It's been debadged in the rear, gives it a nice clean look with the JDM taillights. We've got a no-name exhaust, which I'm honestly not too happy with in terms of fit. It does touch the bumper, and as you can see, it's just melted part of the bumper. I'm going to be addressing that in the future, obviously. Let's see what else is on the exterior before we dive inside. I think that's it for the exterior. I think those have been changed. Those are originally amber, like this. We've got the original glass headlights. A lot of people love this scoop. You can really see it when you're driving. It gives the car a lot of character. It's nice. I'm a big fan of this design, and obviously I love blue. It's one of my favorite colors. And yeah, let's go inside and show you guys what it looks like. So to kick things off, we've got a full Japanese STI interior installed on the car. These are version 7 STI seats. Really comfortable, hold you in, they grip real nice. It's got this nice Alcantara suede type of material on the blue surface. And then you've got some like cool like weave here. And it's got like blue stitching on the inside. Very nice seats all throughout. They are a bit worn, but that's to be expected from a older car. The rear seats are also blue STI seats. Very clean interior. If I have a complaint, and I do, it's that the previous owner removed the factory seat belts. Yay for these 4-point harnesses, which are also mounted incorrectly. You're not supposed to have this steep angle like this for harnesses. You're supposed to have them almost at a 45-degree. Usually, ideally mounted to a harness bar, which obviously does not exist in this car. I will most likely be doing a half cage like I've done on the 86. Again, if you guys are new to the channel, Jesus, this car is dirty. It's been neglected for a while, but we've been waiting. Yeah, if you guys want, I got a full series on this car, a lot of episodes that exist and a lot more that'll be coming in the future. But this car will likely be getting the same treatment in terms of the half cage in the future. LED lights, of course, the guy went with full red LEDs all throughout. So as I mentioned earlier, we never got the WRX or the STI for this generation Impreza, at least here in the United States. So what that leaves us is a 2.5 liter naturally aspirated engine that's pushing around 165 horsepower. And I forget the torque number, but it's really low. But the car does weigh around 2,800 pounds. So for a all-wheel drive car, that's pretty unheard of, especially by modern standards. So it does pull nicely on the streets. It's very capable as a daily driver. But in the future, and this is what a lot of people will do, is they'll swap in the pretty much everything from a 2004 to 2007 WRX or an STI, so the turbo versions of this car, and everything from the axles to the brakes to the transmission to the engine get transferred in to this car. And then actually you could get that legalized here in California as well, so you won't have to worry about the police popping your hood. What that'll give you is around 300 horsepower and 300 pound-feet of torque in a 2,800 pound all-wheel drive monster of a car, and it's a total rocket ship. So we're probably going to do that here in the future, but for now this is my daily driver as the 86 sits over there. That thing needs to get finished up before I can start wrenching on this one. And yeah, those are the future plans for this car. But for now, this is how it sits. We've got a ton of STI goodies and little modifications here in the car. Let me show you guys. We've got a Japanese STI shift knob here with a cool carbon fiber weave pattern on the inside. It's a 5-speed transmission, same as the one that we got here. We've also got this STI cup holder. Of course, we have an STI cup holder. It's actually not too bad. It's not the most sturdy unit, but it'll hold a cup in there when you need it. Air conditioning works real nice. We've also got this really cheapo, but it works really well, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto unit. So I've got a full touchscreen. Everything is nice, soft touch plastics, except for the thing that I was just touching. These are all soft touch. I actually replaced this. This was missing on my car when I first bought it. It's a cool cubby area. I've got some random stuff in there. Close that for now. Got some really basic gauges. This was a standard Impreza, although the 2.5 RS was the highest trim that we got in the United States. This is still a normal Impreza, so it's got a maximum speed of 120 miles per hour according to that, and revs up to 6,200 RPM, looks like. We've got some STI pedals, of course we do. So basically all the fancy stuff, even the dead pedal, which is really nice. These are metal. Nice STI pedals there. I showed you guys the STI interior, and you could see that massive wing out back. We've got a Broadway mirror. Really nice extended view. The one thing I dislike about this thing is that it adds weight because it clips onto the factory mirror. So when it gets super hot, the old adhesives on the holder here will actually make this guy sag. And it'll just keep going down and down. I end up using it as a vanity mirror instead of for safety. We're probably going to get the car retinted as well. As you can see, the tint that the previous owner had installed. It's kind of peeling away at the rear. Factory door sides. It's got this like nice checkered pattern. We might be changing that in the future, who knows. And it's an old car. We're fixing some stuff here and there, like these little trim pieces are missing. It looks like the tops of it popped off and the adhesive glue is what's left. Somebody asked me actually, they're like, oh wow, you changed it to be gold to match the exterior. I'm like, yeah, that's what I did. We've also got this cool steering wheel. The previous owner installed this one. It's a Momo tuner wheel. The horn doesn't work, which I wish it did, because here in Los Angeles, a lot of people deserve to hear my horn. This is an NRG quick release. I don't think I can remove it with one hand, but it's pretty cool. I see absolutely no reason to have a quick release in a car, but I know some people like it, and a lot of people ask about it. That's one of the first things they ask, especially since it's that cool purple color. Really pops. We've got a sunroof. All of these work. These do not, unfortunately. I'm assuming the bulbs are burned out, but this is really nice to exhaust that hot air that builds up in this car, especially in California, where we get sun pretty much year round. And that's pretty much the overview of the interior of this car. Let me start it up and show you guys what it sounds like. First cold start of the day. Alrighty, my dudes and dudettes, that's going to be it for today's introduction of my 1999 Subaru Impreza 2.5 RS Coupe. That name is so long. As I said earlier, this is my daily driver, so we're not going to be touching it too much. We're going to do some basic maintenance items until the 86 is completed. And very soon, we're going to be taking this guy in to get its brains transplanted. The Haltech ECU is going to be wired in, merged with the existing harness. We're going to finally dyno tune it and fine tune all of the performance modifications that have been done to this car. So everything from the upgraded gearing that we have in the transmission that was rebuilt, to the brand new fully built forged internal engine that we have from Blue Moon Performance, as well as the exhaust manifold and all the other stuff. If you're new to the channel, make sure to check out that playlist that I have. I think we're 14 episodes in or something for the 86's build series. So stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching. If you like the content, don't forget to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care of yourselves, huh? I love you guys. Peace out.